Down we go. Woo! And then we'll pull up before we overspeed it. That was pretty fun.
That is fun.
I like that.
This is a flight I've been really excited for ever since I got my pilot certificate, and to this day it's one of the most fun flights I've had. I fly out of Lancaster, California, but I grew up near this airport in Inyokern, and a lot of my family's still in the area. So the idea was to fly there with my kids and meet a bunch of my family at the airport so they could watch my kids while I gave each of them a turn flying around.
All right, Camilla, I have a job for you. I need you to yell clear prop really loud.
Clear prop! Oh no. Oh, probably close this.
Hey, hold it mostly, folks.
Let's take off.
We're going to take off really soon here. We have to taxi all the way to the end of the runway, and then we have to do a few more checks. So we want to be especially careful on takeoff because of that Skyvan. Because usually everyone kind of uses the same runway. We're using this runway because it's the one that the wind is favoring the best, but it's kind of a smaller and skinnier runway, so the Skyvan...
Inyokern traffic, shorts 9, Whiskey Bravo is departing runway 33 for a left downwind departure to the south, righto.
So they're on a different runway than we are because they want the big ones. So we would not want to be taking off on this runway, which is what we're doing, while they're taking off on this runway.
Because then we
crash and die.
Take off. Take off.
Not yet.
But soon, right?
Soon.
Good.
Alright, we're not on that one. That one's 2.8. We're going on 2.0. But first, we're going to turn like this. We can see the Skyvan taking off right now. Pretty cool.
Good sign for us. That means that we won't crash and die.
Well, not because of that at least.
Yeah.
Alright, so run up, brake is set. I need to get my rudder pedals a little more straight here. There we go.
Aircraft is launching.
Alright, not yet. Alright, and once we get ready to take off, I'm going to ask everyone to be quiet until we're 1,000 feet up, and I'll tell you when we're 1,000 feet up, alright?
Makes sense.
Okay, got it.
Okay, full throttle, airspeed's alive. Oil pressure's good. 55. We rotate. And we're flying. Wave to the people on the ground. I don't know if they can actually see us. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, the wildflowers are so colorful.
Oh, the bushes just look like teeny tiny. We're so high.
Yep. We're almost 1,000 feet. We're allowed to talk soon. I know. I started talking first. We are at 1,000 feet now. I'm going to get us to 2,000 feet, and then I'll give you controls, alright?
Oh, alright.
Alright, so, do you know how to fly an airplane?
Nope.
Alright, let's work on that then. So, this is your yoke. This is the only control you'll need. So it's pretty straightforward. You pull back, moves the nose up. But you want to be careful because when you move it up, of course, it's going to slow down, right? So you don't want to go up too high, or else we get too slow and then we stall. And of course, pushing forward, makes us go down, right? And then left. If you put your feet on the rudder pedals there, you might need to pull up. There's a latch under the seat. Use this to pull yourself forward.
Oh, ah.
There you go. Now can you reach your rudder pedals, okay? Alright, cool.
Okay, what does he do?
Alright, so, if we want to turn left, you're going to push the rudder pedals just a teeny bit and move this just a teeny bit that way. See how it's just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Now, when you're turning, since the wings aren't level anymore, some of the lift from the wings is pointing you up, but some of it's pointing you that way too, right?
Okay.
Right. Normally your wings just push you up. Now they're pushing you this way, right? Because of that, your airplane's going to want to go down a little bit. So when you turn, just pull. Yep. So and it's not a lot. You can kind of watch my hands, and when I'm turning, just pull back a teeny bit. All right. So I'm going to get us leveled out here. We'll make sure we're not in China Lake's airspace.
I just got really scared about this.
All right. And in terms of worrying about it, worst pilot in the world would be this, right? Just not touching it, right?
So maybe don't do that.
Well, look, is the airplane falling out of the sky?
No.
Airplane flies itself really well.
Okay.
All right.
Just as long as I don't nosedive.
Yep. And okay, let's say you do a really bad job and you just push. We're okay. See, did we die? Alright, maybe I should have done that with Camilla in the back. So,
Yeah, probably not.
your airplane, your flight controls.
My flight controls.
Alright. So I guess at first let's just try straight and level, alright? So try to just keep us level. Our nose is going down a little bit, so pull just a little bit.
That?
No, a little less probably even.
Okay.
You just like think about it coming up. And you see how we're tilted a little bit this way? So just bring it back left a little bit.
Okay, these are really sensitive controls.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, it's sensitive. And now our nose is going down a bit, so pull it back a little bit.
Should I start turning
You're
this
doing
way?
great. Yeah, let's go to the right.
Alright. Here we go.
Not too shallow, not too hard, right? We're banking a little bit too much, so just go a little left. Just kind of shallow us out a bit. Nothing too scary or complicated, really.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna level us out and then make it your flight controls.
Okay. If you want to fly longer, you can.
Nah.
You're doing really well. Like, you're doing fine. Well, let's do a 360 to the left.
I'm scared.
You scared?
Yeah,
Alright, my
your
flight
flight controls.
All right, what are you scared of?
Crashing.
All right, how are we gonna crash?
I don't know. I'm just scared.
Okay.
The controls are really sensitive.
They are. But, you know, even if I do an abrupt control, well, I'm not going to do it, but if I did, it would be fine. And you just, you know, you kind of,
Yeah.
and if it starts banking a little too much, you just take a little out.
I guess my main worry is overcorrecting.
Yeah.
If I do
okay.
start.
Whoa, no. Guess what? We're still fine.
Yeah.
It's
You
fine,
okay,
though.
Camilla?
What?
Yeah, I'm just a little scared.
All right, what are
Alright.
you scared of, Camilla?
Falling.
All right, we're not going to fall. We're going to be just fine, unless you want to.
You promise we're gonna not fall?
Yep. Because guess what? This airplane flies just fine. Did you know that even if the motor quit, we wouldn't fall?
Really? Oh yeah, because the propeller would just sort of keep the momentum until we glide.
Oh yeah, the plane would keep the momentum, really. But if you don't mind, we'll turn off the engine for a bit. And like,
Oh gosh.
we're still fine, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, we're slowly going down. But we could glide a while like this. I could make it all the way to the airport right now if I wanted to. But I won't. Alright, I suppose we should give someone else a turn.
Yeah. Time to head on back down.
Good flying, though.
Tom's gonna want to fly soon.
Nathan, could you fly?
Yeah, I'm flying now.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just going to have Whitney land it, though, because she hasn't landed yet. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I love when you land
He's
it.
kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'll do the landing.
I agree. I would panic so bad if I was landing.
I would also panic if Whitney was landing.
I feel like everybody at the airport would also panic if Whitney was landing.
Yep,
All right, so the
I
runway.
would panic a lot.
Inyokern traffic, Turkey 3 Kapab's on left base, runway 20 Inyokern. Inyokern traffic, Turkey 3 Kapab's on final, runway 20 Inyokern. Alright, not great approach, that's okay. And we landed. What do you think, Camilla? Not too bad, right? That wasn't a good landing either, but you know what? Okay. What did you think?
That was cool.
Yeah, you liked it?
I definitely panicked.
Yeah. You were fine. And, you know, to give you some credit, it was not very smooth there. So sometimes it did want to turn when you weren't turning.
Yeah. I think we're all good.
Yeah.
There you go. Clear! That was good, All right.
Bye, Marsha. Bye, Nathan. Bye, Leah. Never to be seen again.
We could go out of the pattern a little bit if you guys want, or we could just take off and land.
I know this makes me a chicken, but the second we're in the air, I'm going to be like, I hope we land soon, I hope we land soon. So.
All right. That's fine.
I'll let you know if that changes, though. Otherwise,
Right.
just assume we're going up and coming down.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Sometime I'll take a longer flight and I'll teach you to fly.
I think that might be something I could warm up to.
All right.
I'm just a chicken. Like
Fine.
even on the big like commercial flights and stuff,
Oh, yeah?
I don't like takeoff and landing. They make me nervous. Anytime they bank at all, I'm just like scared. So this will be a little rough on me.
All right. I am gonna warn you. So far, both times I've had to bank like pretty sharp to stay out of China Lake's airspace. So what I'm gonna do this time to not get as close to the airspace, this is a really long runway.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna plan on landing like a quarter, a third of the way down. So I'll just start doing everything a little earlier and land like halfway down the runway or something.
Does that mean someone could be like listening to us right now?
No. So this is the push to talk button.
Oh, okay.
So you can't, you have to push that to transmit.
Oh yeah, that's the pew pew pew.
Yep. Here we go. Full throttle.
I can touch it.
Airspeed is live. Oil pressure is good. $55 knots. We pull back just a bit. And we're flying. Accelerate low like this till we hit 80 knots, then we pull up a little more.
Hey Leah, we're in there.
What?
And once we get right about here, you need to turn and wave.
In the air?
Yep. Wave vigorously so they can see.
I've never flown in this airplane before.
Yeah, I've never, but Nathan has.
I have a few times. All right, we landing. All right. All right.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Like I'm sweating and my heart is racing, and but.
Oh, that's because it's hot. Point that.
Well, that's yeah. It's not just because it's hot. I'll tell you that.
One second. Inyokern traffic, checking through Kababas on left cross, left crosswind, runway 20, Inyokern.
Okay. I can see the whole world.
You can see the whole world?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Inyokern traffic, checking through Kababas on left downwind, runway 20, Inyokern.
Pretty amazing, huh, Leah?
All right, powered 18.
Here's where I'm gonna get scared.
And I can see lots of cars.
You see?
All right, we stayed out of their airspace. Woohoo!
Good job, Nate.
Not this side.
Whoa, yeah.
Inyokern traffic, checking through Kababas on left base, runway 20, Inyokern. Hey, this might be the first time I do a decent approach.
Oh, good. I'm grateful.
Yes.
Okay, actually, this is...
I can hear you.
I can hear you too, cutie pie.
See, I overshot a little bit. That's okay. We'll just bring it back.
This really isn't so bad. Like, I thought I'd be more scared, but... Oh, it's just too quiet, huh?
I'm not even scared.
You're not even
Good.
scared? Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
That's amazing, Leah. You're so brave.
I'm hardly scared at all.
Oh. And...
No.
Wow, that's smooth.
Hi.
Bounced.
There we go. That's still...
All right.
That's
That
smooth.
was actually one of my... Well, that was both one of my best and worst. Because it was more... That was one of my... That may have been the most gentle landing I've ever done, but I bounced. And I usually don't bounce.
Yeah.
So, we touched and then we were flying for a while.
What about the land?
What, Leah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to land.
We are on the land now.
What?
Yeah, look out the window. We're on the land.
All right. Crack the door open.
Oh, yep.
Latch at the top. And lift that up. Push it out. And you'll be amazed at how instantly it feels better.
Oh, yeah.
Nice air conditioning.
So, yeah, I could do more than that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad, right?
It's really not. Actually, especially
Hello.
the takeoff and landing where actually when you're not going perfectly straight down the runway, that makes me nervous because, I've never been in a small plane before, but that's how it is.
Well, honestly, that wasn't very good either. But a better pilot would have tracked the center line better. We weren't ever in danger of going off the runway.
Uh-huh.
And if we did, we wouldn't die.
Right, yeah.
The club would be mad at me, but we wouldn't die.
Okay, so we're gonna yell clear prop, but you need to do it in you need to go clear. All right, and that's your job. Hey. All right, go ahead. Clear. All right, that was a little low, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So let me make sure that Jenny's not standing in front of the propeller or something. Sometimes that happens. It's okay!
That's comforting.
Yeah, I know. I will give it one. We'll try priming it a bit.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. So sometimes it has a little trouble starting. Once it gets started, it's fine. Here we go. I promise this probably won't kill you. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I think it might be flooded, so we pull the mixture all the way. We hope that we don't drain our battery. There we go. Yippee!
Full throttle. Airspeed's alive. Oil pressure is good. At 5, we rotate. On a hot day, it fights. It's a little harder to take off. The air's thinner. That's about 1,000 right there. So, only controls you'll need to worry about is this, alright? I'll handle the throttle and everything else for you. But, so to fly, you've got your pitch control, your up and down, is by pulling and pushing, right? So we pull back a little bit, brings the nose up, now we're climbing. But if you do that too much, you start getting really, really slow, and then you stall and crash, right? Yep. We can do stalls if you want. No. Alright, that's fine. And then, pitch down, now we're going down, alright? But we're gonna keep
roll and yaw.
Yep. So a roll would be, with your yoke going left and right. Yaws with your rudder pedal. So right, left. But yeah, I know. Uncoordinated flight's kind of fun. You just kind of have to figure out what that looks like to not be climbing or going down, and then you can kind of look at your altimeter and find out am I still climbing or am I going down or whatever. Just try to keep an altitude. For turns, you just, turn a little to the right and push a little right pedal. And then...
Wait, right pedal?
Yep, so you turn right pedal and right...
What's the pedal for?
Yeah, so that controls our rudder. When you're turning, you want a little bit of right roll, a little bit of right yaw. And that's mostly to start the turn. Once you're in the turn, you'll hold this mostly straight, right? Because we're already turning.
Yeah.
But you'll still need to hold a little right rudder. This tells us if we're skidding or slipping to the side. All it is, it's just a ball in a curved tube. It's like a level, right? Yeah. But if I start, if I slam on the left pedal, then it's gonna fly out that way, right? If I slam on the right pedal, it's gonna fly out that way. So what that does is it helps make sure that you're basically keeping your gravity vector down. So if you're turning, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So your flight controls? What do you say?
What?
I say your flight controls, you say my flight controls.
My flight controls.
There you go. All right, you're fine.
Okay.
All right, so just keep it straight for now.
Okay.
Just try to keep us, and we might get some air wiggling us around. If you get that, just correct it. So you see, does it look like your nose is the same way it was?
No.
Yeah, nose is too high, right?
Yeah.
So push a little bit.
Push?
Yep. Push a bit. There we go. Now does it look about right?
No, it's too low now.
I think it's a little too low. So yeah, pull just a bit. Just a teeny bit. That seems about right to me. Now we're a little high. Here you go. So we started turning a little left, and you got a little scared, right? So turn a little right. All right, now just so we don't go into China Lake, let's go ahead and do a left turn. Okay. So bank us a little to the left, push a little left pedal, and a little left that, and now kind of hold straight, and we'll just turn around.
How hard I push on the left pedal?
Make the ball centered. So you're about right. It's not a lot. Piece of cake, right?
Yeah.
Flying's not that hard. I straighten out. Landing and learning all the laws and stuff, that's hard, but flying, piece of cake. Level us out here. What do you think about the nose?
Too high a bit?
Yeah, a little too high. There you go. And we're still turning, so give us some more right. Let's try to go straight for a while. Actually, let's try to go south, so give us a right turn. What do you think? Easy, hard. What?
Interesting.
Interesting? Feel a little weird?
Very sensitive.
It is very sensitive.
I don't like the push in for down.
That's just how airplanes work, man.
Yeah. I think it could have been designed better.
That's how it's worked for 100 years. You would, what, pull to go down?
I don't know. Something.
Tilt to go down? Alright, my airplane for a second. This is what happens if you don't fly it. Are we crashing?
Yeah.
Are we falling out of the sky?
Yeah.
Like, the airplane knows how to fly itself, right? Even if the engine fails, all right? Engine failed.
Oh my goodness.
Are we
Not
crashing?
cool.
Are we dead? I mean,
Almost.
eventually we'll, right? But
Yeah.
but it doesn't plummet out of the sky, right? Is there anything you want to do?
Actually, oh, we should go down and then go up.
All right, we'll do it. A little light in our seat.
Yeah.
Want to do it again?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? And here we go. Down we go. And then we'll pull up before we overspeed it. That was pretty fun.
That is fun.
So after his flight, my brother asked me, man, how steep do you think we were diving? Like 45 degrees, 60 degrees? It's a little hard to tell in the video exactly how steep we were, but it's definitely not 45.
All right, it's probably about time to head back. Yeah. But I'm going to do half a steep turn to get back. Here we go. We're going to turn left. And there we go. Feel the G's a bit.
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of altitude, so it wasn't perfect. Overshot it just a smidgen. Second notch flat. Inyokern traffic, Turkey 3 Papa is on final runway 33 Inyokern. And there we are. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
All right, cool. You flew well. You flew really well. A snake? Yeah, it's a snake. Snake chilling on the taxiway. Yeah, I can't really turn around. But there's a snake chilling on the taxiway.
Might die while we're going. You might not be a YouTube star. This one already died. You'll be at least a little bit of a YouTube star. Just, 2 camera star instead of a 3 camera
fine.
star.
So this is an uncontrolled airport, which means it doesn't have a control tower.
So we're out of control.
We're out of control, exactly.
Just how I like it.
Yep. So the wind right now is coming a little bit behind us and from the left.
Okay.
So we keep the controls this way, and that helps prevent the wind like lifting up a wing or something. And if you don't care, I don't care. I'm going to talk about it anyway.
No, I like knowing all this stuff.
All right. 55, I pull back just a little bit. Kind of doesn't want to fly. All right, there we go. It's when it's hot, the air is thinner. The airplane doesn't perform quite as well. And that one, it seemed like it didn't want to fly for a while. It flew though. We're flying.
Nathan,
We're
you
fine,
have
don't-
dreamed of doing this since we were kids, and this is cool.
Yeah,
So we're
it is,
actually
isn't
doing it.
All right, so in terms of flying, pulling back, we'll pitch the nose up. Be careful pitching up too much because you don't want to get so slow that you stall, unless you're trying to stall. And then,
Nope, won't
of
be
course,
trying to stall.
pushing down, we'll put your nose down. And then to go left, you tilt it just a little bit left and a little bit of left rudder.
Ah! I'm just remembering how many times I've crashed an airplane in flight simulators.
Well, don't do it this time.
All right.
All right, we want to make sure we don't cross that blue line because then they send up F-18
Okay,
and shoot
good.
us down.
Okay. Definitely don't want to do that.
Shoot first, ask questions later. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn us away from the base.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
I don't want to accidentally do that.
Yeah, at least I have someone else to blame, right? No, I'm responsible for anything you do right now. So.
Okay. So if I just crash us, it's all your bad.
Exactly, but we'll still be dead, so...
Alright. I'm not as scared as I thought I would be, but I am still a little scared, especially at the thought of taking over. Just FYI, I
Okay.
might not want to do it for a really long time.
All right, that's fine. And just so you know, let's say that you forgot to take over. Like, hey,
Oh. Oh, okay.
We
yeah.
falling out of the sky?
Nope, we
no.
good.
All right,
Okay.
you're airplane.
Okay,
Put your feet on the rudder pedals.
okay.
And right now, I just want you to keep us straight and level. So your task is to not climb and not descend. And it's pretty
okay.
sensitive, so like, a little push. Huh? Hey, you just hold it there. You're actually
Don't
doing
tell
all
me
right
everything
right
again.
now. All right, so like, if there's nothing to do because you're flying perfectly. All right, we are
Okay,
starting.
hold on.
See how we're starting to
Should I
tilt
turn a
little to
little?
the left? Yeah, so turn a little to the right. A little more. Just get us level. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. See?
Yeah, okay.
See, you're
okay.
fine. All right, now we started climbing a little bit, so
So I
push just a
push in a
teeny
little?
bit. Yep.
Just Is that too much?
No, that's about right.
Okay.
And what you mostly want to do is kind of it's hard when there's mountains, but envision the horizon. And you should have the nose just a little below the horizon. And that kind of gives you an idea of where we are. So we're still turning left a little bit. So go a little to the right. Just try to keep us flat.
I'm turning too far right, I think.
So now straighten us out.
Okay.
Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. So a little left. You're fine. Sit. Let's do a turn. Turn us to the left.
Like a real turn?
Yeah. Turn us to the left.
Tell me if I've turned too hard or anything. I don't know.
Yep.
Is this too hard?
Right there.
Are we descending too much?
I mean, there's fine. I mean, we can turn like a lot if you want. But
Okay.
This is fine.
I'm getting nervous. I want to go straight again.
Yeah. All right. Straighten out.
Okay.
You're doing fine. Straighten out. Hey, let go. See? Hey, straighten us out. Straighten us out. You're fine.
Okay.
Nothing scary's happening. We're not gonna follow this guy.
Okay.
I think you're like worrying that you're not doing it right, but
Yeah.
you know, if you here my airplane. All right. If we're turning this much, that's fine. If we're turning this much, that's fine. All right. However sharp you want to turn.
Okay.
All right. Your airplane.
Okay.
All right. You want to do another turn?
Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna just turn this way. I'm so nervous still.
Okay. Airplane flies itself.
Okay, when I feel things move, it scares me.
Yeah, so there are bumps. The air is moving, right? There's thermals, there's just little rifts. Sometimes we hit our own wake. If the bump just bumps you, don't do anything. If the bump makes you bank left, bank right. You know, just correct it.
Okay, and I could see the airport in front of us.
Yep.
I decided to just kind of try and put us towards the airport, and I think we're facing it now, but I
you
can't
rolled
really
us
see
out
it.
right on the airport. It's just below our nose. You roll us out right on the airport. If you want to find out, dip down. Push.
Sorry for screaming.
See the airport?
Yeah.
There we go.
Aha! Okay.
Go ahead and turn us away from the airport because we're pretty high right now,
Okay.
so we're going to have to do some descending to get back down to the airport.
Okay.
And actually, if we're going to descend anyway, I want to see what happens when I turn the engine idle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go idle.
Okay.
Does it even seem different?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, like, I can feel the difference, but it's not like, it's actually kind of a calming chill.
We're starting to go down. We're starting to slow down.
Okay.
But we're not falling out of the sky, right?
No.
Yeah. So right now we're on what's called the downwind leg, because we're going downwind. We're in base, and I'm final.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Inyokern that too. Inyokern traffic, Cherokee 3 Whiskey Papa is on left downwind, runway 20, full stop Inyokern. And I overshot the runway by a lot, so that's okay. We'll just right back. Watch flaps. Inyokern traffic, Cherokee 3 Whiskey Papa is on a really ugly final, runway 20, Inyokern. I shouldn't have said ooh. We're fine though. Alright, what do you think?
I was expecting that landing to be, like, a little jerkier, but, I mean, I felt it, but it wasn't bad at all.
I went slam into the ground.
No.
Yep. Alright, you made it.
I made it.
To be honest, the flight back was a little rough. Flying with a plane full of kids is not as much fun as I thought it would be. But if you ever driven an hour or so with kids, you know what it's like. Now imagine driving for an hour with kids where they're occasionally a little scared, there's no air conditioning, they're all cramped together, and everyone has a microphone.
Would you like me to be the radio?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Overall, it was a great day though, and everyone had fun, though my middle child was not very impressed with my final landing.
That was a horrible landing.
What? That was a good one.
It was like Dale first off there, bag up. Oh, you get crammed. It was like horrible. It was like scary. Hey, I get even beat.
Yeah, it's actually on the best landing. Best landings are when it peaks just a little bit.
It makes a big bunch. Look, we're at the airport. Hi, why I gotta get wing to the head?
No, would not be safe.
I could hold on to a wing.
No,
Very
definitely
tiny.
cannot do that.